Yo, people, I'm Danny Cliff, and welcome back to D.C.X. Today is our first official episode, and I'm glad that you tuned in again. Uh, I'm here with my homeboy, Richie.
But before that, roll the intro.
I was gonna already.
You didn't roll the intro.
Bro, just watch the video
Play
afterwards.
this
Okay?
audio over the intro.
Just watch it.
It'd be so funny. Anyway. All right. How about this? Let's start off short and simple. Something very, very smooth.
Cool.
How would you say this year is going for you? Just something small, something not too deep. You get what I mean?
If I'm honest, it's been a good year so far.
But what are your thoughts on the death penalty, though? No, I'm joking. That's one we might talk about later.
Yeah, no, like it's
But
been I guess the year started quite good because I was doing music. I was out and about performing back to back almost every month.
That era was like
That's crazy.
not
Nah,
era, but like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
season
Yeah,
was fun.
like it felt like it was going to be a good year, and it is going to be a good year because we have 3-4 months left.
Yeah.
But as life gets life here, you get your curves, you get your ups and downs, and I've had my ups and downs this year.
Biggest high.
Biggest high. Damn, I would say my performance with you on stage. Pull up, skate. Yeah. Pause. Damn, I've got no, actually, I've got a few highs. Getting a car, moving out, performing, getting 3 cuts because why not,
Yeah,
bro?
bro. Let me tell you, bro.
Why not, bro? You know what I mean?
These cats. I don't, bro. You go what? Do you want to give everyone an introduction of the cats? Maybe one day
Alright,
we'll
cool.
show
So
them.
the first cut. So a friend introduced me to a friend who was selling cuts. Okay. My plan was to get 1 cut because we don't live in a mansion, so 1 cut will do the job. But then I saw a video of Eli. That's the cut I got, playing with his sister. So I was like, I'm getting both of them. Run me my money, take my money, give me the cash. You know what I mean? So I got 2 cuts. I was doing fine with 2 cuts. Life was going well. But then I was like, when it's time to get jiggy with it, I don't want these cats to get jiggy with it, you know what I mean? Because they're siblings. I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to, hey. Never house, intestinal house. Anyways, yeah, I'm coming, let me finish. Let me land. So I was like, let me nah. So I was like, yeah, let me, look out and maybe I might get a 3rd cut for my female cuts, then they can get jiggy with it. You know what I mean? Then one of my friends was like, yo, can you help me take off my cut because I think she's moving away or out of the house. I don't know. I was like, yeah, send me his way. Send me his way. And then I went to Glasgow, pick up the cut, and I got a 3rd cut. And he's the most affectionate little bobber.
He's too affectionate, man.
I love it. I'm affectionate.
Fam, tell me why I'll be just walking to the kitchen. This cat, like you just walking. You've got the layout of the land memorized in your head, so you don't need to turn on lights.
Yeah.
Fam, next thing you know, I've got something rubbing on my leg, bro.
Pause.
I don't know what's rubbing on my leg, but I'll turn around. I'll turn on the light, and next thing you know, it's just him sitting there, staring.
No, but he's. I mean, I love all my 3 cuts. They're cute, and like they all have their own personalities. But yeah, I got a 3rd cut, and I was like, now my collection is complete.
Collection.
But But like, if you don't want to give me another a fourth cut, probably female, you let me know.
Illegal.
So yeah,
Nah, joking.
yeah, I've had my 3 cuts. I've moved out eventually. Had to move out, because I'm a big boy now. I got a car. I'm back at uni studying again. So life. I've had ups. I've had ups, but I've also had downs, which is part of life. So I would say, to conclude, so far, also yeah, I'm doing a podcast. D.C.X and whatever. So I would say so far life has been good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had really dark times this year, but life has been good.
Yeah.
What about you?
Overall, I think in general for most people, like, I think if you learn to appreciate the small things in life, life is actually good, even in the darkest moments.
Yeah.
Like if you can sit there and appreciate, right now, fam, I'm breathing, bro. Like how blessed am I to be breathing right now? How blessed am I to literally just be able and be allowed to experience the bad stuff that I'm going through.
Yeah.
Because without that bad stuff, you'd never really truly know the weight of the good stuff. Yeah. And that's just another thing to be grateful for, you know what I mean? So overall life, at the end of the day, sometimes I'll literally just get home, I'm like, the fact that I'm breathing is just another blessing and another reason.
Let me dig a bit deeper. What's an insecurity that you still struggle with?
An insecurity?
Yeah.
I think, okay. So an insecurity that I struggle with. One thing that I guess like one insecurity that I struggle with, or at least struggled with, because I don't really care nowadays, is more so like what others thought of me. So that was one thing where it's like, trying to be, I guess, a people pleaser. But then I started putting my foot down, started saying, nah, fam, like at the end of the day, like I live in my shoes for 24 hours. So I can't be living life the way you want me to, fam. Like this isn't a game of Sims. You get what I mean? Like this is Richie's life. This is Richie's life. And for you as well, like for other people, I mean, like this shouldn't be, you shouldn't be like always trying to like live life to other people's standards, because that is so long, bro. Like, don't you think, Anna, it's like at the end of the day, yeah, who are you to tell me to live like this when if I shot you in the head, the same thing would happen to the next man, you know what I mean? It's like you're like,
wait, what? Wait, no, hold on.
As in, you're not a god. Like, you're not a god, so I should have no respect behind the way you tell me how to live my life.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean?
That makes a lot more sense than
As in, you're just a mere mortal at the end of the day.
Yeah, I get you.
So at the same time, you shouldn't be offended if you try and help somebody and try and give them advice and they don't accept it. Because nowadays, you'll hear people pushing what they believe in, blah, 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 this and that, pushing it as if their life depends on it. It's like, if someone says no, that's cool. You know what I mean? It's not that deep. It goes for everything. It goes for your favorite food, you telling someone your favorite food, to you telling someone about maybe a religion you're in. Like if they don't accept it or even respect it to a certain extent, fam, you're breathing. Just be happy. I think that's one beautiful essence about life, innit?
Okay. Next question. What is your biggest regret?
My biggest regret right now is,
like, till date. What's
till
one thing
date.
you wish you just,
I wish I got the contact details from one guy from high school before we departed from high school. Because I graduated high school from during COVID. So that's when school locked down, innit? That's when school was like, I didn't even have prom. So we didn't even have any of that or whatever. We literally just went, yes, when no one's coming in. Next thing you know, because we had a lot of Italian exchange students. they're all crying in the hallway because Italy got hit really bad. So their parents and like their grandparents and stuff like that have been infected. So now you've got Italians crying in the hallways. And I remember I was in the hallway as well, like leaving English. I remember it was English, and the guy, he was like, "Oh, can I get your like details or something so that we can still stay in contact?" Because mind you, this guy had like, he was like an innocent boy, you know what I mean? Like he literally had no connection. He didn't have Instagram, Facebook, none of that. He had literally zero. So, and that's because his parents were like protecting him from the world. And then I was the one that like in school kind of like didn't judge him because of that. You know what I mean? Like I was hang out with him. I'd be like, oh, I tease him every now and then, but that just came with being friends. You know what I mean? And then he was okay with it. It wasn't to the point where some people were like, oh, you've never tried this, you never tried that, blah, blah, blah. You should go and do this. I was like, bro, it's cool if you've not done that stuff. Like, it's really not that deep. And so my biggest regret is not actually making a connection with him, because now it's been like 3 years. I've never talked to this guy. I genuinely don't know if he's gone to uni, blah, 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 whatever. Just all connection gone, fam. So,
Okay.
What's your biggest regret?
I think it's just not being consistent in certain areas of my life.
Okay.
Because I know, oh my God, like, you know, when you have been gifted with potential,
Yeah,
like, no, like you've been gifted with, you know, a good life.
yeah,
If it's gym, music, whatever. And me personally, I know that if I took a few things serious, music, maybe, gym for sure, I don't know. Learning Spanish, I would be, you know, somewhere different. Like I would really have achieved my goals. But at the same time, though, these are like minor things. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just, I guess, lacking consistency.
yeah,
Because then I also beat myself up every single day when I'm like not feeling accomplished. You know what I mean? Oh damn, it's 8 p.m. I didn't do nothing today. And I might have been working all day, you know, hustling, but I'm like, yeah, no, I haven't done nothing today. I mean, yeah, just consistency. But besides that, if I'm honest, no regrets. Because every choice I made in life has led me to where I am today.
yeah.
And
Cue the sad music.
I think I spoke about this with my friend, Robin. Love you, Robin. Robin is a cool person. Like, I hope he comes on.
Does he? He's the guy that knows Batman. I'm so sorry. I had to.
First, Robin is a girl. Okay, she's a very wholesome, blessed, inspiring young lady. And we spoke about, you know, we have the same mind. Like we think very alike. And yeah, so we just, you know, spoke about this question as well. And like, she made me realize, yeah, no matter what you do in life, don't have regrets. Like, you know.
What do you think is regret worthy though?
I mean, a couple of things can be. I mean,
Like what?
That depends on the individual. For example, let's say you should have asked a girl out. You know, but you never did.
There's never been a girl that you've been like, oh, I probably should have talked to her or asked her out. Yeah, there you go.
Now we're getting deep. No? I'm thinking. Like, I'm actually like, you see,
okay, so this one's, I don't know if I want to say this one.
Hold on. Let me answer the first question first, and then we go second question. Now, see, with me and girls, yeah, my glow up started maybe 2 years ago. You know, I'm talking physical glow up. Like, I was always looking like some bum, like a cute, handsome bum.
Facts.
Damn. Yeah. And so, like, you know, like I said, my glow up, you know, whatever that is, just started like maybe 2 years ago. But I've always been told I'm okay, but okay wasn't good enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a beard, I got piercings. Now suddenly left and right. Oh my god!
Can we make it specific where you got those piercings?
On my ears, my ears, bro. I got 1, 2 ears, no nipple piercings, none of that nonsense. I mean,
you strike me as a guy that would get nipple piercings.
you would know, is it? So
Why would I know?
Yeah, anyways.
You wish I would know.
That's what I was saying. So
Okay.
my glow up, glow up sounds weird. Because some might say that my baby pictures were handsome. I don't know. Okay. Me personally, glow up also means my confidence. You know, Riz, if you want to. I don't know if I have Riz. I'll never really Riz something like that.
You got Riz.
See, Riz with boys is different than Riz with the home. Hold on.
Hold up.
Riz with the homies is different than Riz with the girls. Every guy knows that, bro. Every guy got Riz with the homies. I mean, no doubt. Anyway, so my bro, let me land. All right, the man them know that we like to riz each other. It's just love. We can love each other.
You've rizzed me.
No, you know man them enough. You're a bit sauce. I don't trust rizzing you, man. Might fall in love with me.
No.
So, anyways, yeah. As I was saying, my glow up song, shut up. So my glow up, and just this person I am today, just he was born 2 years ago. You know what I mean, before that I was just really held back.
You feel like you gained consciousness 2 years ago. Genuine question, bro.
I mean, yeah, if you want to say that, maybe I did. Maybe I was just more confident and more aware of other stuff.
Because you might have gained, because technically, right, if you think about it, you kind of gain 2 stages of consciousness. The first stage of consciousness, where it's like when you're like 4 years old and you're sticking Legos up your butt or something. And you're just like, wait, hold up. What am I actually doing right now? But then you've got the second stage of consciousness where it's like, oh, like, you're like really self-aware.
Yeah.
Like you're really like, oh, if I go gym.
Yeah, probably that.
This and yeah.
Yeah, so I think so 2 years ago I gained that consciousness.
Yeah. And it's like you start really self-reflecting and stuff.
Yeah.
Would you say that was 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. So, so since then, you attract certain people, certain girls, and I've luckily always had my morals in check. So I don't let anyone too close.
What kind of girls do you attract?
I don't know. Because
a wide variety.
No, simply because I don't want to be attracting. I don't want to be in a space where I'm attracting the wrong girls.
Okay.
I mean, so obviously I've been to a club, and in a club you attract a certain type of girl, which I don't want to attract. So I avoid going to clubs, but I've been to a club, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also don't like being out there as much, in public, because I don't know people, and I don't know people's intentions until I know their intentions. And with girls, it's the same thing. I don't want to attract the wrong girls into my life, because God forbid something goes wrong, I'm the one who ends up being hurt.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, they might accuse me of something bad because, they didn't get something from me. God forbid, you know what I mean? So I just try to be really safe with my people choosing life.
Do you feel like your previous relationships have been the ones that made you want to put the guard up, or
no? I mean, I mean, yeah, we can talk about that if you want to. So
number one
doesn't count. So number 2, that was the funky one. I came to the UK freshie. I'm talking, there was no trim, skinny jeans,
top hat,
Indiana Jones, big
lasso.
Deadass. I was a freshie when I came, and I came from Europe, not from Africa. Anyways, so my whole point is, like, I had a thing with a girl, didn't end well for her, not for me, because we don't lose.
Can we just make it clear that you did not off her?
What do you mean off her, bro?
Like pew pew. You know what I mean?
So yeah,
you said it ended well.
So yeah, I had a thing with a girl. It didn't go well because God knows, like God saw that, you know, Daniel, get out of there ASAP, respectfully. But it didn't change nothing about my values on dating, marriage, love.
You feel like you're harder to get now, though.
Harder to get, bro. I was never easy to get. Like, no. What do you mean, bro?
Can we cue that?
I ain't no whole like, yo, niggas, what do you mean right now?
You know the dog, the
listen,
meme.
I ain't for the streets, because I ain't for the streets. I'm not some people in Edinburgh. And yeah. So anyways, my whole point is...
I'd say, low-key, you're harder to get.
No.
Yeah. Like,
No, bro. I am the same person that I was for ever since. I just have more knowledge. Bias. No. See, hold on, let me explain myself. I'm the same person that I was for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Okay, for many years. Same body, just, you know, more developed. And the same development happened in my head. Intellectually, emotionally, and Okay. I'm just more developed. Okay. So, that same person, I mean, he's not easy to get with because that just, you know, would contradict my morals and values.
No, I don't mean easy to get with as in it's just easy. I mean as in, like, let's say, like, in an actual, like, weight with substantial... relationship with substantial weight.
I know, because like, it sounded like you were saying I was easier back then, back whenever, and now I'm harder to get.
No, but that's what I mean, as in, but not in like a bad way or a good way or anything. Yeah. It's more just in a reflective way where it's like...
See, bro, it's not even that, bro. My values and standards in a girl are so normal. The problem is the society is so abnormal that they think I have high standards.
But did you have those standards always? Okay.
Since day one. The problem...
Even with one?
Yes, even with... the problem... I mean, the problem at the time was I let my... I don't want to say I lowered my standards, but I think I was just, you know, a freshie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to explore. And then... So, like, you know, I was trying to explore this sea of dating. This, or, you know, like, actually, because, like, I've always known stuff, but, like, I wanted to actually see for myself. And unfortunately, I saw for myself with the wrong person. Okay. And then it got to a point where, you know, we talked after everything else, and I said, okay, these are my standards. But she said, long story short, that, you know, they were a bit too high. And I'm thinking, bro, I want the bare minimum, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not talking about big booty, loyal. I'm talking about just, you know, like normal stuff.
You okay with naming those standards, though?
No, because then some girls we try and, you know what I mean? Like,
see, that's the card I pull as well.
Listen. Advice to everyone dating, okay, or everyone that wants to date.
Facts.
Don't tell people what you like all the time.
Facts.
Because some people will adjust to those likings, and if they are the wrong people, they will manipulate their way into your life and pretend to be people they're not just to get what they want out of you.
Facts.
Yeah. So, I mean, see, so me personally, I don't mind it. See, my standards, okay, what I want in a girl, them, okay? First of all, and first, that's like...
You just said not
shut
to
up.
say, okay.
Foundation, and first of all, I beg you, please know God. Because that was my biggest problem in my last relationship. Niggas did not know God. Like, it was just tough. I was like, you know what I mean? Fair enough. Like, if you have a relationship with God, but it's iffy, that's good. Because, like, at least, you know what I mean? I'm not perfect. Then we have all the loyal, like, those are, like, just basic. So, like, bro, I've got basic standards.
It's standard from...
Like I'm not asking... See, I'll never ask a girl to, like, make 6 figures. And, you know, be a certain body type. Or have certain achievements already. Just come as you are. I mean, but come with those basic, morally accepted values, mindset, standards, and beg you have God in your life, man. Because ain't no
See,
way.
a lot of these standards
Bro.
I know, and they're really not. They're really not.
No, see, bro.
They're so not out of this world. They're not anything that's like should be asked for in a
Bro,
sense.
remember my last one. How is she struggling to be loyal? Like, loyalty was a problem. I was like, shorty, God won't help you. I won't help you. So God bless her. I mean, like, so yeah.
Like a lot of these things should come second nature.
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean.
And the thing is as well, like, remember, so this is kind of like some off-camera thing.
Yeah.
But we got our amazing camera.
Big up Jen Jen.
Big up
Swiss
Jen
bread,
Jen.
Jen Jen, Swiss bread, skaba, boom, boom,
Sop.
balaka, boom, boom, boom.
Sop.
It's top, not zop. Top.
Top. It's this amazing Swiss bread. I suggest you get it. It's only in Switzerland.
And bite your ways.
Alright.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, we were talking earlier. We were talking about like off camera. We were saying, would you rather be miserable or a cheat? Low-key, I feel like this low-key ties together because this loyalty thing,
yeah,
it's like, well, you're practically being a cheat at this point. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Like you get, not you, but the girl was being a cheat, and that's because she didn't want to be miserable. So I ask you guys as well, just pause real quick if you can, and then just go to the comments or whatever. Would you rather be a cheat or miserable in a relationship? But then that also, like, just to kind of push the point forward, both of them are cowardly things. Low-key. One a little bit more cowardly than the other.
I think you have to elaborate on what you mean by being miserable.
Okay, so you're miserable as in you do, like, things in your relationship right now are just confusing, fam. Like, you just don't know. Or, for example, you just don't like being with this person, blah, 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 this and that. But you don't want to hurt them in the sense that you don't want to break up with this person or anything like that. But you're not like physically being abused or essayed or anything like that.
But you don't want to be with them.
In a sense, yeah. Like you've got a lot of hope and faith, but it's just like, So then you're like, okay, you're miserable, kind of. Or you could be a cheat and just be like, well, I'm just going to stay in this relationship because I am miserable, but I'm going to go to a cheating side because I want to still have my fun, at least.
Yeah. See, that's a good question, but we'll come back to the question after the break. So stay tuned. Get your coffees, your teas, your snacks and popcorn because it's about to get down. See you soon.
Bye.
Yo, and welcome back. Hope you got some coffee, tea, snacks, biscuits, pounded yam. I don't know what you got. It's 4 a.m. in the morning, 4:30. So, the hustle is up. But back to what you were saying. You were saying we're speaking about cheating and being miserable. So would you rather cheat or would you rather be miserable?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you do actually? What would you do?
Okay, so my fleshly self... Bro, my fleshly self would be like, I would cheat, bro. But I've never been a cheat, so I want to make one thing very clear.
Wait a minute, what did you say? You would cheat?
Yeah, I'd cheat.
Why?
But that's my fleshly self. But then my other self would be like, bro, just charge it, be miserable. But then my real self is like,
Man's got 3 personalities. That's crazy, bro. Choose one, bro.
Then
one struggle, man.
My real self would be like, bro, stop being a coward because both of them are cowardly, innit?
Yeah.
Like the miserable one sounds a bit more rude to say it's being cowardly, but it is being cowardly essentially. You're just not brave enough to go to your partner and say, look, I don't wanna be with you. I don't like this, I don't like that about you, and then potentially even breaking up or anything like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas the cheating one is just straight rude, bro. That's just straight. That's so disrespectful because then you can go and cause harm to someone and make them another product of so-called trauma and stuff like this. You know what I mean?
See, I don't. See, I've heard so many reasons why people cheat, but like I said, there are reasons, like not justifications. I mean, I don't see the point in cheating. I never do.
You ever cheated?
Nah, bro.
Facts.
Plus, I didn't have all the girls to cheat, so I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm joking. Not joking. No, but I'm a faithful guy.
Yeah.
And I guess how do I say this? So I guess the girl I was dating can testify of how much of a lover boy and faithful person I am. Like, there were times where I was busy with work, but I would always try my best, bro, to make sure that, I do stuff right.
Yeah.
Because, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I think we could go back to the point of you saying that, like, so see how nowadays, like, society is very much like, oh, get as many women as you can, blah, blah, this and that. It's like, okay, yeah, go and do that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, on the spiritual side, if you're quite spiritual, I mean, God-based spiritual, the real God, the Yahweh, you know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ,
then you're making a lot of unnecessary soul ties.
Yeah, facts.
Second of all, it's like, okay, so the more physical side is like, okay, cool, you're smashing all these girls, and what have you gained from that? Well, maybe an STD,
maybe a few
maybe
kids,
UTI, a few kids here and there, you know what I mean? Or maybe you gained absolutely nothing, or maybe you gained absolute like happiness and pleasure. But like at the end of the day, it's like, don't go. I feel like people like this, and it's not me just trying to set up something for myself, as in, or I'm saying this because I don't want people to treat me like this. I couldn't care less if people treat me like this, but it's like, don't go off and start judging others, because they're trying to be the good in the world, the good light for the good girls.
Yeah.
Or vice versa, the good light in girls for the good guys. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's cool.
Let me ask you, because you said don't judge. But I think we all do judge to some extent.
Yeah.
Now, a girl comes away. She likes you, wifey material. Let's say this happens in 3-4 years. Okay. You're a bit older now, so even the girls, are a bit older now. Get to know her, and you find out maybe she tells you, yeah, I've had a special phase. You know what I mean? I've had a phase where I just did stuff with multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
How would you feel? And I'm coming. How would you feel, about the girl, despite you saying, some people do it for happiness and pleasure?
Deep down inside, nigga, what? You know what I mean? Like,
damn, right?
But
one's abusive.
But I think it's only fair to judge someone by their character now. Like, deep down inside, like, yeah, they've had a lot of this stuff, and it may cause some problems in the future and stuff like that. But it's fair to judge that person from how they are now.
Yeah.
Now, let's say that most recent relationship or whatever kind of relationship it might have been was very like promiscuous, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be a bit harder to gauge what they are kind of now. You know what I mean? But let's say like, you're saying like 3-4 years I've known this person or I've been talking to them.
No, like in 3-4 years you meet the person.
Oh, in 3-4 years. I mean,
and
okay.
You found out that they've had a Humpy Dumpy past.
I think I would. I'll try and judge the person from how they are now.
I'm talking Humpty Dumpty, bro.
Okay, well, like 9,000 bodies.
I don't know if that's physically possible. Probably is. But
I think it's fair if someone else judges them.
Someone else judges them, but not you.
You know what I mean? But if it's something quite small, then I'd be like, I think I'd be a bit more open. You know what I mean? Because
do you think that this whole topic of body count is relevant?
Yeah.
Why?
Statistics speak truth, fam. The statistics show the higher that body count is, the harder it is to keep that relationship together, fam. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite a wholesome person, fam. I enjoy the small things in life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it might seem maybe on my Instagram or whatever that, this guy likes the big stuff, the big nyash, big cars, maybe. I don't know what my Instagram shows other people.
Yeah.
But I am very wholesome, fam. I like very small things, fam. The best birthday present someone ever gave to me was Rubicon. And that was because that person knew me. They were like, this is what you like. I was like, you are special.
You are my wife.
You are special.
Yeah.
Can never be my wife because it was my mom. But like...
Never mind then. Damn.
But yeah.
Anyways, yeah, okay, that's cool.
But like, I like small things in life.
Yeah. So back to your question, you rather be miserable?
No, I'd rather confront and kind of...
But like, you only gave two options though.
Okay, let's say I give those two options and I had to choose. I think I'd choose miserable.
Okay, that's fine.
Like, it's deep, but like... My other thought process is, this isn't real life. As in, this life isn't the real life. The next life is the real life. That's where the real fun's at. You know what I mean? The after party.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see some people at that after party.
Same, bro.
Yeah.
What do you want to see?
I want to see you at the after party,
bro. I've been there, bro.
I want to see my two beauties. Beauties, not booties. Beauties. F and A. You guys know who you are. I want to see
F and A basketball.
F and A. I want to see the two bullies. The two bullies.
Yeah.
Two people that bully me.
Me. And
obviously my family.
Yeah.
Who do you want to see in the afterlife?
Everyone. I wish.
Bro, you know who I want to see? I want to see Eve.
Bro, fam, Eve. Listen, on some big man thing, you know. If I see Eve in heaven,
bro, it's on.
Hide yourself, bro.
It's on.
Eve, listen, Eve. Let me. Well, actually, to all the girls or women saying, yeah, but what about Adam? Leave Adam. I'm talking about Eve, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Eve is the main up, bro.
Eve was the head. You know,
pretty much, she was the head.
The head
of the confusion. But anyway, we love Eve though. Hope she's
love
fine.
Eve. I don't know why I looked at the camera. She's up there.
She was right there. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's 4:40 a.m., 4:41, 42 a.m. So unless there's anything you want to talk about.
So you sent everyone on a commercial break only to come back and do like, I don't know, 35 seconds.
No, I'm joking. Okay, let me ask you one final question.
All right.
Okay.
Final question.
Final question.
Yeah, final question.
Final question. Deep one as well.
Before you get to that final question, I got a final question for you.
Okay, ask me first.
I once watched this. I once saw this thing on Instagram, and it was like, feet on the table is mad in a black household.
It's kind of mad.
I'm breaking boundaries. I'm breaking chains.
You're breaking generational curses.
I'm breaking generational curses that have been set of me that are not allowing me to put feet on table.
Oh, bro, yeah.
Today I put my feet on the table. Why? Because ain't no African auntie here to tell me what to do, bro.
I'm the auntie, bro, and the leg's getting chopped off. I'm gonna feed it to the cats. I'm gonna add
cats.
I'm gonna add soya pepper to that thing, bro. Fried, cook it. Chon. Anyways,
you're promoting cannibalism.
I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm not.
I'm gonna eat you, but no, I'm not promoting it.
Guy, bro.
What's your final question?
Again, what's your most controversial opinion at the moment? I know you've got many, but what's your most controversial one?
My most controversial one?
Yeah.
Obviously, some people won't agree that this is controversial, but I'm gonna say it loud and clear. Nobody reaches through the Father except through Him.
Facts.
That's the most because I'll be real. So I used to debate. I'd debate in high school. I'd debate in whatever. You know the story. Like on Yubo, I'd debate and stuff like that. And then I just got bored of worldly debates. I'll be so real. All this like, is prostitution good? Is abortion blah blah blah? Blah blah. At this point, I'm just like, bro, these worldly debates are genuinely so boring. But these ones where I get to like talk to people about like whether they think God is real or not, I think those ones mean a bit more to me.
Okay, I think I've got like an idea for next episode, but I want to ask you one more question.
All right.
If I was an atheist,
Yeah.
I'm talking full blown atheist. How would you convince? What would you say to me? Okay, and I'm the type of atheist who's not arrogant or mocking. I just don't believe in God. Just simple as. Okay, and what would you say to me that would probably spark interest in me to think about? Okay, I don't know. Let me look at Christianity. And plus, I'm going to debate you right now, so...
I say less, bro. If Christianity was true, would you choose it? That would be my question. I think that's a good one to leave it at. Because then that question rips people's minds apart. That one, first of all, reveals if that person is actually interested in learning about God, or if they've already made that choice in their heart.
Okay, but how do I learn about God? How do I learn about God?
Okay, so let's say they were like, okay, if Christianity was true, would you follow it, or would you jump on the boat? And then if some people are like, oh, well, yeah, cool, they're already kind of open minded to it.
Yeah, but how will I know if it's true when they're like so many religions? Like
that's not the point. That's not the point of that question. The question is saying is to look into your heart.
Okay.
So the if is the hypothetical. So that means anything else doesn't matter. If makes my possibility overcome whatever you're trying to tell me right now. Right. So that's debate. That's that part of the debate shut down. Right. And then if Christianity was true, would you believe in it? And then let's say somebody goes and says, nah, well, this and that. It's like, okay, now you just have to kind of look at your own heart, because now I'm presenting you a hypothetical where it's like, okay, everything's kind of proven to you, but you still refuse. And more time, you're the person demanding for God to prove himself. So in this hypothetical, he's proven to you, and you're still saying no. Can I just add on top, you're a mere mortal. You can't even live up to 90 years. So you need to humble yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it's straight facts. It's just facts. I feel like there's too much pride in this world. Unless you can live past 969 years that Methuselah lived, I don't want to hear you chat about God has to prove himself. 1,000 years to man is like a day to God. You have to remember that.
Facts.
Like, you really have to remember that. Humble yourself. Because humans have conquered everything that we've come across. Everything. Crocodiles conquered that. Chickens, we conquered that.
Yeah.
Heights, we conquered that. The air, bro, we conquered that. The sky, I mean, like the ocean, we practically conquered that.
Yeah.
Everything we come across, we conquer. And then if we could see and hold and whatever God, then we would try and conquer God. And I think that's where God wins, where God goes, listen, this is where the line is going to be drawn. You're never going to see me. As in, like, you're never actually going to see what my face looks like. Because first of all, you wouldn't live. You ain't worthy. And then it's like, right. I don't know. It's a little obsession I've got. It's kind of the new phase of debating that I've been into for the longest out of all my phases of debating. There was a time where I was in love with the abortion debates and in love with the murder debate. Abortion? Long day, fam. Let's not get into that one. Let's not get into that one. No, but that one's
you know.
Long story short, that one's like It's my eyes really like when I understood other people's perspective. That's when I was like, okay, interesting. But that doesn't mean anything. So before anyone goes off saying some next nonsense. Yeah, this guy's Christian. Shut up, you Pharisee, man.
Anyways, guys, this was more of small. I guess I would call this type of thing AM discussion, AM talk, cause like
pillow talk.
Ooh.
No, bro, what? You weren't supposed to agree with me.
Oh no! I didn't know. I didn't know that it meant that it meant. Bro, shut up, man. Let me speak my shame. Anyways, I guess I can call this like a pillow. Like and subscribe, man. I beg. I'm tired. Yo, guys. I'll see you next Sunday, man. I beg. Peace out, bro. Peace out. What the.